Just gotta get on TeamSpeak, but hello everyone. Doing something a bit unexpected today, but let me just get on TeamSpeak. Gonna get on a voice chat with my friend Shin.
Connected. Channel switched.
Hey Margos.
Hey,
Hello.
I think you're gonna react with us on Monster Hunter.
ye.
But I'm just gonna
Yeah.
start my stream here in a bit.
Can you link me to the watch together?
Yeah, well, give me a sec.
I'm also streaming, by the way.
Okay. Like better late than never.
Pretty much. I will say though, I did watch a tiny bit earlier today, but I didn't get to watch all of it.
Okay. We're just gonna dissect the hell out of it.
Pretty much. That's fine because I already did what I
see a
had to
few
do in
tidbits.
PSO2, so I'm like, I'm good.
Cool.
And I will be
Alright.
granted all of this.
Damn, how am I gonna do this actually? Because I want to full screen it, but I also want to. Damn. Because I kind of want to rewind it a little bit, but hold on. I'll do it after we're finished, like watching it.
Yeah.
I think I'll just do it that way. Alright, I'm gonna start my stream.
Wait, is it all only 20 minutes? Because I saw like a video that had like 40 minutes.
It could be. I think there was 2 halves. If the other video is better, then give me that one.
Try and find it.
Yeah, go for it. G'day.
Let me see. Oh yeah, this is the one.
Okay.
It's like 40 minutes though.
I
Just
think
a
it's
heads
just,
up.
there's 2 parts to it. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, then we'll take this and we'll add that in. Oop. Oop. Okay. Okay. Then I'll just do that then.
Yep.
Everybody ready to go?
I'm good to go.
Yep.
Alright, let's do this. And is my volume all the way on?
So this is the those runes, the shrine runes that we talked as well.
I'm looking
And
at
you
the
can see
HUD
the
right now.
the hunter's
And
already
Pretty
I'm looking
much.
at the top right. Look at those
Here's the camp over
icons on the
here.
top
Just so you know,
right,
they
yo.
already accepted
Real
a
nice.
2-star quest to
Holy
hunt down a
crap,
Tetranodon
it's
before they came here, so they're going straight for the
Yonder.
action to show it off to you.
Man.
So you can see some kind of cool
Dude, the map
rock
on the
formations
bottom
around
left.
you.
What?
It's so good.
He's showing
God.
there's a
And then the
beautiful
bottom too,
river
with
as
the wire
well,
bugs.
and, oh man, I bet, like,
Looks
we
like
might
it is
get
on
some
a
really
cooldown.
fish here. Ah, nature.
Nature.
So he's popping into the tent now. And this is the item box
Oh, that's the
and
world
the
thing.
buddy board.
It brought it back.
Here you can
Go into
you're
your
showing
own
an option
tent
that
again.
lets you eat as well.
Yeet.
So yeah, the first option is the item box, the second one is the buddy board, and the third one is eat. The fourth one is get out of here. If you go to the top one, the item box, you're able to manage your equipment and change
God, the
what
alias
you're
thing.
using.
But it be like that.
It's fine.
Oh, I
First
know, I know.
switch
We're going to have
game.
14
Yeah.
I'm just looking at the
questions,
headband.
from, like that you've seen in
Yeah.
the series before.
Yeah, the headband itself, that
So I think
alias
people are
thing,
looking
though.
forward to a lot of weapons that
But
we've
no,
seen
it's
in the
fine.
past. But we'll be
Honestly,
talking a
this
lot
game
more
still looks
about
better than I
newest
expected for it
weapons
being on
later,
Switch.
So stay tuned for more information.
Yeah, it does look pretty good
You know,
for a
this is
Switch
nothing to
game.
do before, but you had like a lot of money, didn't you, Hiyuko? Apparently in the item box you could see the cash somewhere, and he was like, "Man, you are rich." Been getting the money.
Money.
Very good translator, by the way. Miles better than whatever we had to deal with Sega.
Oh, you have a cooldown.
You saw him just use this on
Yep.
the screen. That
Oh,
was
I
the
see
wire
that.
bug.
Yeah, that makes sense. On the
So
bottom.
you can see kind of right below, on the center of the
So you
screen,
can do it
below
2
the
times
feet
if you
of
want.
the player.
Yep.
There are these like 2 little icons that are slowly refilling. That is the wire bug icon. You
Do
can
it
use
twice.
2 of them initially, and when you use one of them, you can see it kind of like becomes like temporarily unavailable. So
Oh,
you're
The
able to
cooldown
use
cooldown doesn't seem
Oh.
too bad, but it's just enough to,
and
you
then
know,
obviously you can
have
sort
to
of
be
adjust
stuck on the
as
ground for
well.
a bit in fights.
She was really excited about the fact that you can get on top of that tent.
How the fuck you could go down and up like that?
And he wants to add that, you can use the wire bugs to get all over the place, to access all
Man,
sorts of
this is a
really
cool mechanic, but I wonder how many
interesting things,
glitches people are gonna find with this.
vertically, horizontally.
This much freedom, you know?
Call it.
There's
Probably
gonna
gonna
be
go
some
out of the
glitches for
map.
sure. Some exploits.
Basically, you just use that aiming reticule that he popped up before, put it in the direction of the direction you want to throw the wire bug, and then there it goes. It's really a free system that gives you a lot of versatility. I bet we can probably make it up here too. Look.
Oh my god, dude. That's insane.
That's pretty fucking
So,
cool.
If you're
Oh
on the
god, the
edge,
gathering spots are
you
gonna
can
be
use
a
them to do
bitch
like
to
little
find.
jumps to get up the over places that are in the way, and you'll get over
Oh,
obstacles.
maybe
so
that'll make it more
it's
obvious.
really helpful to have.
Yeah.
I'm
So
looking
you
at
can
them
kind
now,
of use
too.
the wire bugs to search around the environment and find hidden gathering points, and discover really interesting, kind of cute little things. That
Seems
we
like they're definitely not,
in
with
the
that
game.
map, they're
It's a
definitely not going
great
for like the
way to
layered
kind of
style that
explore
World
the
did.
world
Yeah.
of
Those
Monster
3
Hunter
monsters are
Rise.
right next to each other. It looks like it,
And,
yeah. You can even see
they're
them on
very
the
tall,
map.
and he's like, "Is it
Wow.
okay to jump down?"
So
And
nice.
Alright.
obviously it is. So
They did a real improvement with the map.
So it looks like you can use the wire bug
I mean,
as
they
you're,
brought it back to old Monster Hunter.
as you're
Yep.
falling down to, make it look cooler. But he says actually, if you fall and you hit the ground, you still won't take damage. So the wire bug is just.
I love how it
entirely
even seems like there's like
flat.
previews for the stamina and health if you get like a max boost or
Pretty
upgrade.
much. That's actually pretty
So
cool.
we were talking about the wire bug on the
Stamina
bottom.
bar is
Next,
pretty
you can see
high.
to the right of that, there is this little icon mentioned. We are calling this the action slider. And using that, you can issue orders to your palamute or do other sorts of things. So, like right now, he used it to jump onto the back of the palamute. And while you're on the back, you can do dashes and jumps. And the palamute's actually, got a little bit of a nice addition. So you can see he kind of grabbed on the edge of that hut and jumped on the top. So, basically, it's really
you
helpful to
can-
have the
yeah, you can
palamute around
manually
to access all these areas.
move
and
the
move it out
palamute.
quickly.
Okay,
Man.
finally.
So, all right, I'm gonna get off him really quickly. So you can also use the that action bar to do some communication with your buddies, like this one, like sit, or
Game of the year.
shake hands.
Game
Yep.
of the year already.
You can pet the
Good
dog.
dog.
You can pet the
Here.
dog.
You can also do it with the palicos as well.
Oh, that's
Pet
free.
Palico.
Oh, look how adorable he is. I mean, this has nothing to do with actual gameplay elements. It's just, fun. It's just pure.
As it should be.
Good.
High
Aw.
five, cat. High five.
That's
So,
great,
yeah,
man.
The action that lets you use kind of all sorts of things. As you saw, there were actions to do with your animals, with your pet, with your buddies, and you could also do things like summon the palamute to ride it. So you saw me just kind of do this quick, nice slide down the mountain,
Oh
and
my
we're in this
god,
new
I
area.
can't
God.
wait to take advantage of that so bad.
So this is the
I
main
really
view
want
of
it.
the area.
Dude, see 4 hunters fly around.
So I talked a little bit about this. You can join on the. You can summon kind of the palamute to jump on it using the action slider. But if you're near the palamute, you can also just hold A to just hop onto his back real quick as a sort of shortcut. He's also showing you that you can use. You can set shortcuts to kind of make it easier to use the commands that you want to use. Very
Oh, the radio menu's back.
He's setting it right now.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Good.
I've set things to like use healing items and whatnot,
Like after radio menu, it's hard for me to go back.
etc., etc.
Pretty much. The only thing is it's still kind of wonky to use.
So you know,
Oh, I'll
they
still
fixed
do
it.
it.
while you're on the
They fixed it.
Palamute, you're not just moving.
Yeah.
You're able to do other things and get all sorts of actions done and prepare for battle.
Do
and
you
whatnot.
interact with that green thing?
So next up is
Oh.
you can see this little
Bigger
green
ones.
thing, right? It's kind of
Those are
like
very tiny.
a little ball. That is called a endemic life.
Oh, never. Oh, okay, never mind.
So you can collect these to do things like get little buffs like heal or get
Oh, I
stamina
guess it's
back
still a vigor wasp. It's just different.
or gain other sorts of.
Oh no, there's a vigor wasp on the right.
I was gonna say it had like a +3 on it, but we'll go
These
back
buffs
later.
are temporary. They're
No, on the
only active
bottom
for
right
the
there,
quest
it looked
that
like
you're
it
on.
added an extra bug.
Ah. Oh, I was looking at the
So
health
we just
bar.
kinda
Yeah, good
triggered
call.
The bad guy, we pulled him, so we're gonna run over here so we can do some other stuff first before we go into the fight. So normally, you see there's now 3 symbols for the wire bug on the bottom. Before we had only 2. So what this is during quests you can find wire bugs in the wild, that was weird, to actually increase the max amount of wire bug usage you have in that quest by up to 3.
Okay, yeah. So the max was 3. I had a feeling, yeah.
Nice.
And that kind of will help you get a little bit more mobility and move around a little bit more. He also mentioned using it with the Palamute, but sorry, I think I missed that little bit. I think he's just talking about climbing the vines that you saw before.
Those points look like it's resource points, probably.
Possibly, yeah.
All the buff items that you are used to from the Monster Hunter series, of course, will remain in the series. This is an entirely new element that they have added to the game. So you can kind of search around the map and discover your best routes to monsters and figure out the best way to play it. There's some that you don't have to do any of these to win. These are all kind of optional things if you want to go out of your way to find the extra buffs. So it's all kind of gives you a lot more ways to approach the game. So over here you can see this kind of grass thing that he's messing around with it. So you can see over here he just found a great wire bug in there.
Bruh.
And you can use
Oh,
those
oh
wires
my
around to make these
goodness.
super huge jumps like the one that
Okay.
you just saw. You saw he just leaped up a tremendous distance.
Oh my god.
Good lord, what is this doing?
So
Yo, this thing's
searching
gonna be
through
nuts.
the locales, you can find really cool items like this and endemic lives and wire bugs that will let you
So you get to pet the
maneuver
dog,
and
you
gain
get to
more
be
buffs.
goddamn Spider-Man.
It's a really interesting
Pretty
thing that
much.
adds, rewards the
God, and then the
exploration
crazy
aspect.
part is, I guess you could store that until the next time you use a wire bug, so you could just use that wherever. Oh my god, it's not even like a context sensitive
So I'm gonna
thing.
grab this little endemic life right here. He's gonna jump around through some bamboo.
The movement tech is going to be real with this game.
So outside of
For
the
real.
areas that you fight the
Oh,
monsters, like
God.
the one that you just saw, there's also these kind of little side areas that are basically you won't find any large monsters wandering in here, but there's tons of endemic life for you to go around and look at.
Okay.
+1 to defense?
There's some destructible environmental
That gave you defense.
bits that you can go and find hidden hidden endemic
the
life,
hell?
collect them, gain
Is the
some buffs.
bush giving me defense?
Of course, all these buffs are
I have
really
so
helpful
many
for monsters,
questions.
But they're not necessary.
This is
If you're really good at these games,
What are you
if
doing
you're
there?
an experienced veteran of the Monster Hunter series, you can probably go straight into fighting the monsters if you want to. All this stuff is, once again, just an extra bit.
Hmm.
So the endemic life definitely do all sorts of things. Like there's buffs. There's also some of them that can be used like items and other things. We'll be giving more information about these on a later date, but right now I think that's all we're gonna say about them. So you can see him. They were talking about, can we climb up here? And then he's like, yeah, I can check this out. So you can use the wire bug to get up here if you want to, or you can use the
Whoa.
Oh my god.
I do like that
There's
though.
lots of ways to
Good way to let you know where to
around
go if you see all the
environment you
bugs.
explore.
Yeah.
So find a way that suits you, find a way that you like, and play the sort of game you want to play. So once you get used to it, it becomes, it starts feeling really nice.
How are they gonna
bounce around
accommodate the
and-
monsters for this? I am really curious.
That is the
This
biggest
seems
question,
bulky as
yeah.
You know, it
fuck.
kind of changed the way the gameplay is. So, you know, getting used to this new element in the game, this new dynamic mechanic is the word I'm looking for.
Because you can run away
really
from
kind of
monsters
changes the
so
gameplay, and
easily
you can
if
play
you
around
really
with
wanted
different play
to.
styles and have fun.
Yeah.
So now they're going to go and look for the Tetranodon and show you some straight up battle, which I'm sure you're all looking forward to.
Yes, please.
Finally.
Please.
You can see that kind of floating around him. I think that's a
The big Chungus.
another bit
Dude,
of
I
technical.
can't get
So there's
enough
some
about that
paintball-
bird on the top
paintball
right.
and this.
It's so good. It reminds me of what the 3U had on the gamepad.
Yeah,
And
pretty
if you
much.
know what the monster is, it will show up as a little symbol, but
Dual
the question marks are
blades.
monsters
Oh, we
we
got
haven't
blood.
kind of encountered yet.
Oh,
Confirmed.
you still have damage numbers, and you got blood, yeah. Dude, the old school
So-
bullet though. What?
Man.
What
It's
is
like a
this?
special item that kind of looks like a little owl that you can send off into the
Holy
distance that will
shit.
search out and scout out the locations and types of monsters and so on.
Okay, so they're
Scouting.
actually showing numbers again, like World.
Yeah.
Which
Which, I'm indifferent.
now we're
I know
showing
some
off
people
the
might like it
Okay
back
with
though.
that.
This is an
Oh yeah,
amphibious,
this is good
hefty
for people
chunk, as I
who
think I
love
said
to do
yesterday.
math, and it's
He's-
really
Yeah.
appreciated.
He's really big already, but while he's fighting, you can see him now, he's actually pretty big up. Once he eats something, he gets extra full. He gets just
My God,
effectively
can you
pudgy.
mount like crazy with the
And,
buck?
What happens
God,
is
Yep.
he gets
okay.
heavier
God.
and his attacks become stronger. It also changes his attack patterns a
That
little
is
bit.
new?
So, you know, he
That
loses
is
new.
power because of this.
Oh my
but
God.
it's
What
kind
is
of
that
like
attack?
different way of fighting
What?
the
I think that was
monster.
like he used
So now
the
I'm going to show you a little bit
what
more
was it,
about
the grapple
dual
bug?
blades.
Yeah,
Wow, look at
Yeah.
that
clutch
stomp.
bomb.
Oof.
pretty much.
Oh
He's just
man,
normally
so does
now,
that
but-
okay. They might explain it, but yeah, so you can totally just use it just in combat too.
So,
And it takes up
Dude, you
one.
have
Oh my
regular
god.
wire
bugs.
bugs, but
Are you
you're able to
serious?
use the wire bug.
Oh
in
my god, the
correlation with
utility.
your attack, like as you're seeing he's doing right
Yo,
here.
Oh my
dual blades
goodness,
do
son.
extra
What
attacks.
is that? Oh, you do damage
And
with it
every
too with the
weapon
buck.
has a number of different patterns and things you can do.
Oh my god, I have so
have
many
so many
questions.
questions.
Yeah.
Importantly, the attacks you can make with a wire bug. And a lot of them
Still the
really
same
sort of,
animation, classic.
go well with the sorts of weapons you're using. So like, you know, this one lets you increase your mobility and do extra damage at very specific points.
Okay, can you go into demon mode, please?
So I'm going to show you one right now. It looks like he's
please.
going to throw
What's
the
demon mode?
wire bug
Please.
forward.
Or is it already in demon mode? Oh no,
So
it
you
looks like
throw
it's
the
already in demon mode.
wire bug forward, and if the monster
It's
makes an
raging
attack
blade.
into it, it gives you a chance to make
There's-
a counter attack against it. So there
Wait,
are really cool
What?
ways to use the wire bug and sort of a supportive role.
There's a
for the main
counterattack
weapon
with
and
wire
doing-
bug?
I think he just showed you right there.
Yeah, that's what. Oh my
It was a little
god.
bit close, so it was kind of hard to see. But right as the monster attacked him, he threw out the wire bug, which is going to make that really cool counter attack. There it was again.
Bruh. This
Okay,
is
you're
nuts.
So, depending on the power of the
Valor
wire
stance
bug
is
and
back.
according to the attack that you make, you might use one or maybe two of these wire bug icons on the bottom. You can use you can use them for this one. There's ways to use this to make attacks. There's ways to use it as an innovation. We hope everybody kind of experiments and tries to find out ways to use these various abilities.
This
to
feels
support
old
their own
school
particular
and
game
new school
styles.
at the same time.
Yep, it's perfect.
So you can
Oh
see
my
how
god.
here he's fighting. So one thing people are probably worried about is that the Palamute does have HP. He can get hurt, but he will never die. So even if you
He's immortal.
really, even if it gets really hurt bad, he'll kind of run off and not be available for a bit, healing up, eating doggy treats or something.
What the second bar is with the dual blades? What the fuck is that?
So I think
Come on, go into
Hmm.
demon
I
mode
think we
more
still have
often,
time. He's thinking
please.
about ending the gameplay here, but
You know they're
a couple more
teasing,
times,
man.
maybe do a little
You
bit.
know.
They're kind of discussing what do we want to do now.
They can't show the whole hand.
I'm sure a lot of people want to see this whole fight out and see everything.
Yes.
Yes, please.
But it looks like they're going to.
No.
Ah, my goodness.
Okay, so we got a little bit more time. So
Capcom, why you do
He's
this?
going to run over and encounter them. And he actually doesn't know what they are.
Oh, that looks. Oh no, that radio man looks
Oh,
like
man.
it's been fixed up a
Man,
bit.
look at this.
Ye
Oh, Azurus. Fair far.
So yeah, we have this guy who just ran over here. Oh my god. So I think they said the name of it. Sorry, I don't recognize the name of that monster in English.
Fuck. World was
he's
just a tech
adorable.
demo. I won't
So
lie.
there's also
Oh,
it sounds
dude.
like he is a monster from the previous series.
This is the
So
actual
we
real
have
monster
quite a
for
few
me
of
right
them
now.
in this game as well. So this is, I guess, a surprise reveal of this little
I'm back. I'm back on my bullshit
This is
finally.
the actual real monster.
Dojo.
And,
That
no
sounds like the
clutch
Japanese
call
is dojo, am I
bullshit. It
mistaken?
feels like they like
Sorry,
the
I'm sure
Yep.
everybody's
bug
watching
doesn't
this
feel
is
too
more,
overpowered, but
familiar with
saves
this
those
monster than I am,
counters.
so
I liked World, but Iceborne killed it for me with that clutch claw. I need
Yeah.
this.
So yeah, one interesting thing that we like to talk about is in this game, kind of
Hey,
different
what's up,
from the
bro?
other previous Monster Hunters, is the player character talks a lot more than he used to. You know, shout and yell and taunt and so on. But there is an option in the menu that allows
Still
you
the
to
same
kind of
moves.
adjust this. So if
He
you
still
think
has the
like,
same
you don't want to hear your
Oh my
opponent
God.
talk, you want him to just be quiet and stab things, you're able to change that and make it more just about, you know, the quiet,
I think that wire bug
solitary
move actually
hunter sort of
repositioned the
thing.
monster there.
So yeah, it's customizable. You can adjust the rate of character speech in the game.
So you can
So
literally
they're kind
fix
of
the character.
reiterating that, and they're talking about, you know, like if you really want to listen to the character as the character, or if you really want to focus on the action, you can kind of mix around with that.
Okay.
Oh,
And we
audio
have
options? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, we hope you,
I haven't seen
everybody's looking
in
forward to
terms of
trying out all these new
patterns
different
when it comes to
abilities
us,
and seeing
yeah.
the monsters and everything.
Yeah, nothing really new.
So it sounds like we have
Same
some more
deal.
time. So we're more time than we initially thought we had. So we're gonna go. So we're gonna go on a little bit more of a, you know, like a walkabout. I guess we have some leftover time, so we're gonna go on a walkabout and explore a little bit more.
Welcome to the
Why
channel.
not?
So I think they're gonna try to. You see that?
That bear know
So yeah,
how
this
to
is the
dance.
first, you know, actual gameplay footage of this. So like, you know, let's go extra far. Let's go the extra mile and show. Look, literally, let's go the extra mile and show some more stuff.
Please.
So
Also show me the last monster there too. Yeah.
so there. So this is also something that he doesn't know what's going to be awaiting him in this direction. So yeah, like that kind of like triple wire bug thing he did there. She commented how like really nice that felt to see and do. And he's like, yeah, this is that mobility, the kind of light.
I just like the
ability to run
fact that you
around
can
and be
manually
mobile and
control your
explore the
pal
game.
mode
That's a
now.
really fun part of this.
Yep. Really needed that.
And then
So they're just gonna keep exploring. Oh,
and you can
wow,
just
look at him climb that cliff.
continuously you can continuously climb, but it still puts down your
And you can
stamina.
use the
Yep.
wire bug to kind of check out where you want to go like that as well. So you can also,
The heck was
for the
that?
most part,
Oh, was what?
That
we
R
showed him
button, there was
climbing
like a lock
the wall
on
to
there.
straight, but you can go
Oh,
sideways, and a little bit more,
I saw that for a sec.
all sorts of directions.
Maybe it's
So
if there's like a monster nearby you could
we wanted
lock
to
on
make
and
it a
jump
really
towards it?
easy, like
Maybe.
controls that are simple and easy to understand, but also gives you this really cool, strong feeling of, you know, traversing this environment and exploring all these interesting places. Let's run over here. He's like, let's go over there. He's like, is there something over there? I have no idea. So they don't really know where to go. They're just kind of wandering. Like, yeah. wander over here,
That's
last
new
monster.
too.
Oh, here. See this
Same.
little guy.
Oh my god, that's a Chungus.
She's coming, she's coming and he's saying this is kind of like a tanuki, like a raccoon dog.
Monster Hunter Rise says we love Chungus.
It's kind of like a little mascot character of this.
It's Monster Hunter's raccoon dog. Oh my
I guess
god.
he doesn't realize you're
Oh my
there, or
God.
maybe he doesn't care.
He vibing.
Yeah, he's a friendly little guy. He doesn't
He's
really
having a
care.
good time.
He's living the best life.
Yeah, this kind of little guy. Oh, what are you doing here? I'm just gonna do what I want.
I'm just gonna do what I
All
want.
right, I think we're gonna end it there.
Yeah, this is the second one, I believe.
はい、じゃあ行きましょうか。
はい、
はい
そうですね。まあ先ほどと同じ、まあ対シャドウではあるんですけど、まあ、
Wait, you can have
の
two?
方が、
Yep.
ガルク
Yes.
2匹ですね。
はい。
先ほどまあガルクとアイを1
Just
匹ずつ、
yes.
連れてきたって感じではあるんですけど、
No
まあこのよう
English
に、
translation feels
I
bad.
wonder
アイルアイル
if you only
だった
could
り、
try to
まあ
find one, unless this is just the
はい、
only thing we could get. I don't
組み合わ
know.
せはまあ一人
I
用
don't
的
know
には
if you
自由
can,
自在
but
に、
I'm gonna
で
keep
き
this
る
going
感じに
until
な
then.
ります。
かわいい。
はい、
Try to see if we can find
ガル
something.
クの方にね、乗ったりするのも、まあどちらの方にも乗れたりとか、
Guess
は
I'll
い、で
just.
きますので、
私も実際に乗りたいですね。
実際乗りたい。
What are your thoughts on the gameplay,
で
Pasabra?
も回ってる時どっか見てましたやん。
ちゃんとね
一点。
ちゃんと
ね
ね。
も
Um,
う一回見て、ほら、ちゃんと。
おあれ何見てんの？
もう一匹を
gotta
見て
put
る。
some money away.
What for this?
は
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. I still need to get the deluxe
そ
edition.
してすっかり忘れてましたけど、
Wait, is there a
プレイ
deluxe
ヤー
edition?
も女性
Yeah,
で
there's
す
a
ね、これ。
deluxe
本当だ。
edition.
あこれ女性ですか？
ちょっと見せてほしいな。
降りてもろて。
なんだ。
この衣装を着たいって言わ
You
れて、
haven't
だ
seen
から
any great sword
いい
yet.
わ。いや確かにいい。
Oh, we're doing long
ちょっ
sword
と
now.
なんかすごいことやってますよ。
はい
虫を飛ばして、
映像でも気になってたやつ。
No, this one's also Japanese. Guess that's what we got.
邪魔って。
Okay, we'll deal with it.
我が
We
社
got
の
longsword,
可愛いワンちゃんな
あ、
んで
そこ入ったらこう見れるかも。
Yeet.
あ
はい。
なるほどなるほど。
I'd like to see the longsword gameplay. Are they gonna make it just as weeb as they can get, like Iceborne?
なんか
Oh, wait a minute. I did see something in my sub feed. Hold on, let me double check this.
なるほど
確。かに。そうですね。
これ何ですか忍び伝みたいなそういう曲ですよね。
Looks worldly, yeah,
Maybe
pretty
Mario
much.
in
It's just a
Tokoro,
hybrid
Initial
between
Division.
classic and
そう
world.
ですね。
ちょっと
Alright.
風みたいなもんに
Hold on, I got a fresh link.
You got fresh link? Okay.
Gaijin Hunter saving the day. Fan translating this stuff. God bless.
Theme is like
Wait, when does this game come out?
March.
March 26th, 24th?
I want to say 24, yeah. That's a while off.
Yeah, you have time at least. You're good. Let me do this then. Boop. There you go. Boop, boop. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Gaijin Hunter. The Capcom
that's
TGS
loud.
Live 2020 show was absolutely
The joys of
amazing.
YouTube.
They gave us roughly 22 minutes of live gameplay demo in the first half of the show, but once they transitioned to the second half, which was Japanese only, they ended up showing another 20 minutes of footage with tons of new stuff. I stuck around and did translation in the chat on Twitch, but here's the full presentation with my fan translations of what they're saying. Quick note before I jump in.
Okay.
A huge shout out to Gavin, the guy who was doing the interpretation for the majority of the Capcom event. He did an absolutely amazing job. I've been complaining about how most of these companies at TGS are not slowing down for interpreters to speak.
Yeah.
Often these events don't need to be live. But Gavin came in and grabbed the bull by the horns. I can translate, but interpretation is a completely different skill set, so my utmost respect to those who can do it, especially those who could do it as well as Gavin. Now, without further ado, here's my translation of the event.
いや確かにいいゲームですよね。
Oh, they look so cool.
はい、じゃあ行きましょうか。
Okay, so let's go in with the presentation. So this is going to be very similar to the previous demo that we just did, but instead of bringing a Palico and a Palamute, in this one we're going to be bringing two Palamutes.
Huh.
So in this game, it's really up to the player. You can go with two Palicos or two Palamutes, or you can mix it up and have one Palico and one Palamute. It's up to you. Ooh, they're so cute.
I can't wait to see all the collab skins they got for dogs.
Bruh.
Ooh, I want to ride on them.
でも回ってる時どっか見てま
Hey,
した。
back when you were showing that, did you notice that the Palamutes were looking in a specific direction? Can you show that again? Oh, I see. The Palamute is aware of the other Palamute and is watching what they do. Interesting.
Listen, they programmed it. You need to know.
Sorry, I completely forgot to mention it, but if you notice, this is the girl hunter.
降りてもろて。
Maki said that she wanted to see this outfit, so here it is.
明るいとこ行って。
Let's go over somewhere where it's a little bit more bright.
なんかすごいことやってま
What
す
the
よ。
Ooh, what was that? That was really cool.
映像でも気になってたやつ。
I love how you're trying to show it off and the dog was blocking the view.
I'm trying to pre-order this goddamn game.
Those
I can't
Palamutes are
find
really
it.
cute.
あ、そこ入ったらこう
Okay,
見れる
let's
I
go
wanted to
this
get
way.
collector's
For now.
edition, but it's
Yeah, I think
already
we'll-
out.
Gone, yeah.
All
Oh,
the physicals
look,
are
there's an
gone?
incense stick.
Collector's edition, but I don't know if you should
No,
still
I
be able to
really like
pre-order
the outfit.
physical.
It's very seems very familiar, something that we might have seen in past
Unless it's
games.
out later, I don't know.
はい
I don't know.
でも首周りのところ
I do notice that there's
Because
something around
it's
the
not
neck
showing up
that's really
in Best
interesting.
Buy or.
Yeah, that's supposed to be sort of like a
Yeah, I
hood.
don't know then. I haven't checked.
And on the back of the outfit, there's these lapels. It's kind of like having a scarf. So here in the camp, you have
Oh, I
access
should've
to your
done
item
that
box.
yesterday.
You also have access to the companion board. So if
Either
you
that
want
or
to swap out between
or
palamutes or
freaking
palicos, you can do that.
It's like Canada's getting shafted again.
Yeah.
Oof,
Also,
I
if you
hope
forgot
not.
to eat back when you were in the village, you can also eat while you're inside your camp. Same thing goes for the item box. So if you want to swap in some items for other items and stuff like that, you can do that. And while I can't show it here in this demonstration, we do have an equipment box, and we'll have all 14 weapons, so you'll be able to swap in between those as well.
Oh, back from World again.
Nice.
バルクかわいいな
Again, yeah.
The palamutes are really cute.
Appreciated though.
Yeah, if you
'cause-
also notice, they're actually quite big.
I imagine some do not want
Yeah,
the
we wanted to make
restock
sure
to be in there,
differentiate
but
between them and the
it is what it
palicos,
is.
So we decided to make them more of a larger size companion. If you notice on the bottom right hand side of the screen, we have the traditional item slider where you can toggle between items. To the left of that, we have a new feature called the action slider, which you can use to do different commands to your companions, like calling over your palamutes so that you can ride on them. When you're on a palamute, you can run completely freely, you can dash, and you can even jump whenever you want. I just showed it off earlier, but you can use the jump
Man, that's
function
so
to
good
actually
though.
get
So everything
up
on the
on
D-pad is
other
actually
objects
being
as well.
utilized now.
Pretty much.
Oh man, they really,
おやつ
really did a
You
good
can get
job.
a snack. Oh look, it's giving you paw.
It's giving you paw.
かわいい
Yeah, they're really cute. In this game, they're not specifically tied to any gameplay functions, but we have these types of features so that the player can interact with their companions.
I want to see the longsword gameplay though, but I also want to see greatsword. I want to see all weapons. Why do you
Pretty
do this?
much.
Yeah, and it's not really like a screen capture, but you can have them.
Maybe if
for
they
taking
showcase in the
pictures
future, we'll
as
get the
well.
other weapons.
My note,
Pretty
I actually
much.
have no idea what they're referring to. Oh, sorry, I forgot to introduce and show how the mechanics of the wire bug functions, so let me go back and show you that.
I'm definitely gonna have a lot of fun with
Yeah,
this.
so this is one of the main
Hell
gameplay
yeah.
hooks for this title.
Oh god.
So by utilizing these wire bugs, you can do a lot of new vertical type of action, which is brand new to this series.
Yeah, RZR.
So if you notice in the center
So
bottom
ZR
of the
is for the
screen,
wire
there is
bug.
a gauge,
Yeah.
and that shows if you can use the wire bugs or not. And by using up those gauges, that's how you
I
perform
see.
these
And
actions.
it looks like when you hold it, you can aim it manually.
Yep.
Yeah, so basically you're
Okay.
sending out the wire bug and then using its wire so that you can traverse and move to where it's at.
ほうほうほう
じゃあそこも登れるんですね
Oh, and you can run up inclines as well. Yes, that's right. Oh, this rock is actually kind of shaped like a dog.
フィールド
It's true.
Yeah, so in this game, for the most part, if you can see it, you can go to it. So all of this is climbable.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's some hidden areas that players can enjoy trying to find, and of course tall areas like this, that if you climb up them, there's some special gathering points and stuff like that.
Man, routing for gathering is gonna be a nightmare now.
It really
Yeah,
is.
so for this game, we really feel that exploration and
Wonder
just
how
movement
eggs
in
will work
general,
with this
thanks to the mobility
Oh
of
god.
the hunter and the wire bugs, is actually really enjoyable.
いい眺めで
I'm gonna become the flying egg.
Oh wow, so
Are
you
you
can
serious?
just dangle there, huh? Yeah, you can go from these tall
What?
heights. Even if you fall down, though, the hunter will be fine. Just watch. See? Totally
Oh,
fine.
thank God.
I mean, that is classic Monster Hunter logic.
Well, to be fair,
Wow.
it's always been like that in Monster Hunter.
At high heights and somehow just live.
So it seems like they can
Oh, so
only
you can
stall
use a
for as
wire
long
bug
as
while
it's
you're in the air
swinging.
as well. That's
Pretty
right.
much.
You can use a wire bug even after you're in the air already. You can sort of chain them together. Yeah, so you can stop like this in the air and just sort of like take a moment to decide which direction you want to go before you do the action. So once you get really used to it, you'll really be able to move pretty much any way that you want to, of course keeping in mind the gauges that you have for the wire bugs.
Man, now I just want a collaboration with Spider-Man. I know that can't happen,
So
but
when
my
you're
god, that'd be
painting like that, is there a
amazing.
limit to how many
That
seconds you
would
can
be.
do that? Yeah, that's right. There is a set amount of time. If you notice when you do the wire bug and you're stationary, you'll do some swinging motions. You can stay up on the wire bug as long as you're still swinging. So once you lose that
There you
momentum,
go,
then your
confirm.
hunter will
Mhm.
fall down.
I mean, that's pretty OP
I see. So
because
it's
you
a
could
little
have
bit
just
just
avoided
more
attacks
by
by just
natural
standing in
feeling.
the
You
air
know
like
Yeah,
how
you
that.
can
doing the
saw
attack.
hard.
Yeah, so we've spent quite a bit of time up here. So let's go down the slope here. I know you were trying to go down there earlier, but let's go show off the rest of this map. Just a
Please.
translator note, I think they're just laughing here because they haven't shown off the longsword at all, which was kind of the point of this entire presentation, which they haven't done, so. Okay, let's go.
God, the way that tail moves is hypnotic.
It is.
Okay, so I think we'll stop here. This is the main area of the map, and we'll have Mr. Mori show off some actions here.
Let's go.
I just. Oh my god, the raccoon dogs.
So previously I showed that you can use the
I
action
love it.
slider to ride on your Palamute, but if you're close to them, you can just hold down the A button and you can ride on them as well. So movement is completely free and up to the player. They can move however they want.
What the
And if you
fuck?
notice, you can also use some items like some potions and stuff like that.
God, best one being Whetstone.
Aurelia.
Yeah, so this opens the door to a lot of different things. For example, if you're on your Palamute and you're running away from a monster, you can use that opportunity to also heal up or to sharpen your weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is really nice. It's really convenient and really helps sort of shorten up the time that you need to do these actions.
I'm happy I have a Switch.
So
For
for items that
real.
you can use while you're on the Palamute, is it just any consumable like potions or seeds as well? Yeah, you can use those as well. Yeah, so if you look at the size of the map, which is on the left-hand side here, you see that it's actually really big. So being able to ride on your Palamute and get through areas faster is quite convenient. Yeah, so we have a nice balance. You have these nice large open areas that the Palamute can
And I
be
will say
really
too,
good
the
for
frame
running
rates are
through really
looking pretty
fast.
good so far.
Or you can just go over
far,
these
just a
cliffs and
solid
stuff
30
using the
frames.
hunter and the wire bugs. It's not quite a shortcut, but it works sort
Gonna
of
be
like that.
probably like double cross or an
Yeah.
ultimate.
And don't worry, even if you go up and you climb over cliffs, the Palamute will automatically join right behind you. So if you notice that bird over there with the extract in its body, if you go over to it, it will come near you, and then it will give you a buff to your hunter's
Increase your
statuses.
stamina. Nice.
So these will buff your status until the end of the quest, stuff like increasing your health, or your stamina bar, your attack, or your defense.
So even if you eat, if you can't max out your stuff and you want
Yeah,
to
if
be
you paid
lazy, you could
attention
just
when
do
you grabbed
that.
that last one,
Pretty
it actually
much.
took the stamina bar and increased it a little bit. Yeah, so this, if you saw the shield mark, this increased my defense. So you can really think about the type of items and gathering spots that you want to hit on your route to get to the monster.
There's gonna be a video on max defense.
We have things like this. It's kind
Oh,
of like
man.
an RPG element to the game. Yeah, so the one that I just
Oh
got,
my
the green
god,
one,
what
that
the
was
fuck?
increasing my overall
It's so
health.
good. Remember when climbing took like 5 minutes?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so if you notice, we have buildings and structures in the actual map. This is a little
Oh my
bit similar
god, look
to
at the
some of the
weapons
stuff
in
you
their
may have saw in
mouth.
something like Monster Hunter Portable 3rd.
I'm trying to get a
But we
Civ
wanted to have
cosplay.
sort of, this is the old shrine area, so we have these new structures that are kind of, integrated into the map itself. Yeah, so the shrine map is interesting because it's kind of a mix of this, grand nature, but also these man-made structures. So it shows how they're
God, I
integrated.
wish. I wish we could get a D-Dog cosplay.
That'd
Yeah,
be
if you
nice,
notice,
but
there's a lot of
Konami,
moss
I
that's
don't
I
growing
know.
all over the
know.
structures here. Actually, can you go back? I want to show something with the Palamute. Look at its
なん
mouth.
か壊れてますね。
はい、ガーリックはそうですね。
What you got there?
Yeah, so the Palamutes have their weapon in their mouths, and this is what they use to attack other monsters.
They can throw their kunais. I saw kunais.
ああ、なるほどね。
Naruhodo.
Wow, yeah, my jaw just dropped. You know, not the dogs, but my mouth. Like I'm just in awe seeing all these new features.
I'm still trying to find a way how
Yeah,
here
it's
in this
just we're just
goddamn
trying to
game.
take all this in. Let's look
no.
at the scenery a little bit more. This is really nice.
Goddamn Metroid Prime 4 is listed on the pre-orders
Yeah,
list,
you can really
but
feel
not
and
Monster
almost
Hunter.
smell the green in this map.
いいですね、もう。
I'm sure it'll be
But
up
it's
soon though. This
going
got
on.
announced like
Yeah,
this
I really
week.
like it here. I don't want to go back.
There's no way
Yeah.
they'd skip out on Canada.
Let's actually see proper.
Okay, we've spent enough time here. Why don't we get going?
You.
おじさんがね、行こうと言えば行くんです。
Shin's like, guys, you're killing me here.
See, I told you there was moss all over everything.
They fuck over Canada again.
Are you serious?
うん。
Yeah, you're forced to digital.
Yeah, so let's go find Tetranodon and we'll show
Yeah,
off
either
some
digital
action.
or like.
Did
I
it
love how
happen-
like, no, it's just like some games
Yeah,
or
after all,
some
we have
special
the game
collector's edition.
designer, Mr.
It says
Mori
North
here,
America
and so we have
only,
him show
but
off some stuff.
only in the U.S.
Oh, I thought you were just getting like a base was a
Oh, these
copy.
Palamutes are really
Yeah, collectors.
fast.
I was trying to get even North America. They're sold out. So that might be it.
Yeah, if
It
you
might
look
not
at
even
the
be
upper
available
right-hand
anymore because
side of the
people
screen, you'll see the monster icons.
Ugh.
People are
We've
fast.
done all these icons with
people are
this sort
stupid
of
fast.
ink
I might
brush
have to
style
do.
for this
It's
game.
probably all the bots.
Yeah.
お、これはあらららら。
I guess look into it, yeah, because it would not
What's that?
surprise
It's
me
like a
if
big
they
clump of moss.
do that regional stuff
I'll
again.
just get.
He's so fast.
I'll just check it out on.
You know, I always think that like monsters are really fast when they leave the area. Yeah, I mean, come on, they're desperate as well.
情報を出したくないということですか。
Yeah, they don't want to give off spoilers of stuff in the game.
痛い痛い痛い痛い痛い。え、でもすごい。
All right, come on, let's go.
Run away!
Can we get to
What do you
the
mean
monster
run away? We
gameplay,
just
please?
found him.
Thank you.
Yeah, so this is the longsword.
Shin's like, if I want it, I'm gonna have to do it myself.
Yeah, so in this hunt, I want to show you guys off some of the special skills that you can do with the longsword
Okay,
in
same
conjunction
thing.
with
Oh,
the
that's
wire
pretty
bugs.
cool. New effect. That spirit slash there. Anything else? Come on, just. I guess you're gonna let the dogs
Specifically,
attack.
there's two
I get
skills
it.
that I want to show off. Translator note, they're just giving you the Japanese term for what these wire attacks are.
A nice belly flop.
Bruh. Oh my
So
god.
Here I'm showing off one of the skills you can do with the wire bug. Your hunter propels themselves forward
Soon.
and kicks off the monster
Soon.
and does a very powerful downward strike.
I mean,
Here's what happens if you whiff. That was probably not a very good demonstration.
attack the monster.
Don't worry about it. We got plenty of time to show it off again.
Yes, please. Dude.
So if you notice on the bottom of the screen, there's a gauge that sort of replenishes after you use a
son
wire
of a
bug to do an
bitch.
action. We actually have the recharge rates set differently depending on the action that you do.
Sonic boom.
For example, if you use a bug to do a movement, it uses up a certain amount of gauge. If you do sort of a skill, which we just showed, the recharge rate for that is also set separately.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
So different cooldown levels.
So this is just an additional element that's going to be different depending on the skills and also the weapon type that you're
So wait,
using.
do you not put up level 3 levels anymore? Excuse me?
Yeah, so wire bug consumption.
Oh, you mean like
for
3 wire
skills is gonna
bugs?
be pretty different for
No,
each
it's-
weapon, so
there's
do look forward to
three
trying
spirit
them all.
bars.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah,
you
for
want-
longsword.
Are you gonna do it? Oh yeah, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
You still have it. Okay. Oh, and the eye slash is back.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, shit.
See, you failed on the skill and you got trapped
Wait,
by the
do
monster.
you have? Wait. EI slash is back. Okay.
Oh, I see. That's another way that you can use the wire bugs.
It brought back World Longsword a bit.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
That's right. In this game, we have not just attacks, but we also have specific skills that you can do when that are passive, like when you take damage. Hang on, let me try to
Can
show this off
you-
again.
Come on.
Shin's
Let me
tired.
play the game. Oh, come on.
Yeah, so if you have an available wire bug that you can
I
use,
know.
for example, if you get knocked down on the ground, you can use it to escape really fast. So you really have to consider how you want to use them. Do you want to use up all your wire bugs to do attacks, or do you want to save some of them for additional mobility? So paying attention to how much gauge you have left is actually really smart, because there's cases like you just saw where you take damage and you're going to want to use them to get out of a pinch.
Okay, the backwards.
Oh,
Well, that's new. That's actually new.
is that a guaranteed
So this is a
stun?
new skill that in Japanese we're calling the
I
water
need.
guard.
I'm gonna rewind that
Basically, you
later.
activate the
Or
skill
not a
and
stun,
then
but it
if
looked
you
like it
get
left him
hit,
vulnerable for a
it
second.
activates the effect. So it's kind of like a counter attack.
That's new.
Oh my god.
Another counter attack. Okay, so now you got yellow.
Yeah, so it's not really a counter for you as the hunter, but you put up this wire bug sort of fence, and if that gets hit, then you perform a counter attack.
Ooh.
Bruh.
Yeah, so this is a really important and crucial move. So if you notice, it took 2 wire bugs in order to perform that.
Yep, I was wondering if I was going to use 2 at some
That's
point.
cool.
Oof. But it's all or nothing.
So there's one other wire bug skill that I want to show you, and Maki, I think you play Monster Hunter World, so you should be familiar with this one.
Yep.
That was back. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay. So, okay, they just did a helm breaker. That was a pretty nice helm
Yeah, so
breaker.
I was showing the helm splitter, although it was a little hard to tell. So
Well,
if you
that's
activate
called
that
helm
special
splitter.
wire
It's
bug
that same
skill
thing.
and you jump up
Yeet.
on the monster, you'll vault yourself into the air and do that special move.
You could do a helm breaker with the wire bug now? Are you serious?
Bruh.
That and the spirit slash is back. Okay, good. The spirit counter. The spirit EI slash. Sorry.
Oh, you're
Okay,
good.
Yeah, so hopefully that helps illustrate how the wire bugs are used not only for movement, but are really integrated into the core combat of this game and really adds a lot of variation of different strategies that you can take for each weapon.
Oh my god, they brought back all of Iceborne.
Yeah, we're working really hard to make sure that the
and added
balancing
more
is done
to
really
it.
well,
Are
so
you
we hope you look forward
Bruh.
to this one
These
as well.
weapons are going to be the best they've ever been.
Longsword
Oh
is
my
already
god,
as broken
son.
as it is. Now it's even more broken with the
He's
wire
got a
bug.
large glass in his hand.
Christ.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
he
more
was
weak
throwing it at
fucking
the
Iceborne.
Paladins.
This is gonna be more anime than Iceborne.
Yeah, so this monster's special is that when its body is
Oh,
large, it
man.
becomes slower but much more powerful and will do all these new types of attacks to utilize that power.
They really said go crazy, go stupid.
There's got to be a nerf somewhere. That's too good to be true.
Maybe a damage nerf. I don't know what they could do.
Oh wow, if you look around its mouth, it seems like you've broken off quite a few parts.
Oh, they brought
Yeah, I
Foresight
feel bad
slash.
for
They
the
brought
monster,
back
but, you know,
EI
we had to
slash.
demo
They
some
brought back
moves off, right?
EI Spirit slash together with a new move with a wire bug to do a counter with it. With 2 bugs.
Yep.
Oh, I wish you could show me some more. That was really cool.
Yeah, please.
There's such variety of moves and strategies.
But you know the
that
answer.
Time attack players are going to go
Okay,
absolutely
they
crazy
at
with this
least
stuff, aren't they?
showed most of the moves. Which is
Yeah.
fine.
Okay, and then they had some more talk show and stuff like that. I'm not going to translate all that. So I hope you enjoyed being able to see this additional gameplay with sort of a vocal track of what they're saying, because it is quite funny. They're doing a lot of banter. There's a comedian there as well. So a lot of it is them just joking around and poking at each other. But I think it was really
Man.
interesting hearing from one of the game designers sort of walk us through and show us more than even the previous demonstration about just how much variation there is
that was a
with
bit
wire
more,
bugs
at
and
least
the
for the
attacks
weapon.
and the maneuverability that you can do with them, and
But
just
at the
the
same
differences
time,
Between each weapon,
I'll
I
never
think
be
we're gonna
satisfied
see
until I have the game,
different
though,
recharge
basically.
rates. Maybe some
Pretty
weapons
much.
are going to be able to utilize
I need it.
quicker, faster, more frequently.
Inject it into my
wire
veins,
bug attacks.
please.
Maybe some are more heavier that
But
you
it's
can't use
gonna
as
be
often. I
tied
don't
to
know.
that wire
But we'll
bug
have
for
to find
longsword
out.
then.
Anyways, this video was really just to give you guys a translated version of this. So
I wonder what they're gonna
I'll
do
work
for
on a
Insect
much
Glaive with the wire
larger
bug.
analysis and sort of
No.
thoughts
Good
video
lord.
that I hope you look forward to as well. Quick shout out to all of you guys. Thank you for 300,000 subscribers on the channel. That was a milestone that we hit yesterday, which is crazy. And thank you so much for your support. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, happy hunting.
GG.
Pretty good.
Jesus Christ.
So this is the
Hold on.
Different for each weapon.
I'm analyzing this a little bit.
Yep.
Depending
Do
on
what
the
you
action
gotta
that
do.
For it uses up a certain amount of gauge. If you do sort of a code, the recharge rate for that is also set separately. So this is just an additional element that's
So
going to be different
literally,
depending on the
right
skill
there.
Yeah.
weapon type
Wow.
that you're
Okay,
using.
it's basically clutch claw right there. That was a clutch claw technique a little bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
so wire
think
bug
they.
consumption for skills is going to be quite different.
I'm gonna pause this. So since the removal of clutch claw, we
Mhm.
don't have to worry about tenderizing or pushing monsters into walls anymore.
Yeah. It's just like it can just be used as an attack, and that's it. And I'm like, thank God.
I'm okay with that, honestly.
Tenderizing felt like a
So do look
requirement.
forward to trying them all out.
Felt too required, yeah. And you still got your spirit slash, your EI slash right there. And he messed it up, so I guess it
Yep.
still
I
has the
see
same
you failed on the skill
iframes or
and
same
you got trapped by the
frames,
monster.
like world. So it's not as
Ye-
easy to pull off an EI slash.
なるほど
Still.
そういう
Oh, I see. That's another way that you can use the wire bugs.
I just noticed it does
That's
that
right. In
side
this
stomp.
game, we have not just attacks, but we
It's a
also
Tetsu-
have
that's a
specific
Tetsu
skills
Cabra.
that you can do.
Yeah, I was
Tetsu
gonna
Cabra
say.
thing.
That are passive, like when you take damage.
I haven't seen that in a minute.
これは
Hang on, let me
Aw.
try to show this off again.
いやでも大事です
Yeah, it's its weak point, I guess. Of course.
おかげでおっと移動ですね
I feel like it's a Tetsu Cabra weak point on the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you have an available wire bug that you can use, for example, if you get knocked down on the ground, you can use it to escape really fast.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
So
So you
literally
really
when you're
have to
knocked
consider
down,
how
you
you
can just
want
use
to
the
use them.
bug
You
to
want
just
to use up all
escape
your wire
instead.
bugs to
That's
do
pretty
attacks,
cool.
or do you want to save
Good
some of them
lord.
for
And the
additional
fact that you can
mobility?
actually sharpen your weapon while on your
So
power
paying
move.
attention to how much gauge you
Yeah.
have left.
Yeah,
That
once
was a
World
nice
had it,
one.
it's so
because
good.
there's cases
That
like
was
you
a
just saw
nice
where you
one. They
take
brought it
damage
back.
and you're going to want to use them to get out of a pinch.
Which I'm guessing whetstones are infinite again, which, yeah, they should always be
Which I'm
infinite.
fine with, yeah.
And 34. And yeah, it looks like they're like
So this is a
not
new
really
skill that
stunned, but at least
Japanese
like
are calling
vulnerable for a
water
second there
guard.
too. Good lord.
Basically,
Yeah.
you activate the skill, and then if you get hit, it activates the effect. So it's kind of like a counterattack.
Hold on, I kind of want to check that again. Oh, okay, hold on. Oops,
There's cases like you just saw where you take damage, and you're going to want to use them to get out of a pinch.
Really? So it is two of them. Yeah, it's just a literal.
Yep.
That's that's
So this is a new
free.
skill that in Japanese we're calling the water guard. Basically, you activate the skill, and then if you get hit,
Oh
it
no,
activates the
longsword
effect.
maids are gonna
So it's
become
kinda like a
more
counterattack.
weave, which isn't a bad thing.
I'm gonna be part of the problem because for Rise, I'm
Yeah,
probably
so
gonna
it's not
start with
really a counter
Longsword
for
instead
you
of
as a hunter,
Chargeblade.
but you put up this
Because I never
wire
got
bug
to
sort
do
of
the
fence,
changes
and
in
if
World
that gets
for
hit,
Longsword.
then you perform a counterattack.
I will be part of the problem. And I don't
Yeah,
care.
So this is a really important and crucial move. So if you notice,
Oh,
it took 2 wire bugs in order to perform that technique.
The fact that they made Helmbreaker more easier to pull off now too, instead of just doing a poke and then you go up in the air
So
like an
there's one
Iceborne.
other wire bug skill that I want to show you, and Maki, I think you play Monster Hunter World, so you should be familiar with this one.
Yeah, yep, just.
God.
Wow, that is so easy.
So I was showing the Helm Splitter, although it
Oh,
was a little hard to
Lord.
tell. So if you activate that special wire bug skill and you jump up on the monster, you'll vault yourself into the air and do that special move.
Oh, but you can't aim it properly? Oh, they pulled off the spirit slash there. The AI spirit slash there, which is cool.
Noise.
Oh, wait, I need to see that one more time,
Yeah,
actually.
so hopefully that
Give me a
helps
second.
illustrate how you activate that special wirebug skill and you jump up on the monster, you'll vault your air and do that special move.
Will I do that again? Do the AI spirit slash?
Yep.
Wait,
Man.
You'll vault yourself
Let me
into
do that
the
one more
air and
time.
do that special move.
That's also a wire bug thing?
Hold on. What?
Bruh.
Did I see that right? No. Did I see that right?
Monster, you'll vault yourself into the air and do that special move.
Okay, so you do that and you lose that. But if you do an AI spirit slash, you gain your bar back?
Yep.
What? What? Excuse me? That's broken.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
No, you just did.
Longsword gonna be best DPS free.
Yo,
Free.
what? Hold on. Are you? I'm looking at that right. Do that again.
Yeah, so I was showing the helm splitter, although it was a little hard to tell. So if you activate that special wirebug skill and you jump up on the monster, you'll vault yourself into the air and do that special
Still
move.
lose one bar when you use a Helmbreaker. It's fine.
Yep.
See, it goes off. You look at the top left, and then you do a Spirit
Yep.
Slash. Goes back to white. Oh my god.
The
That's
Rise
what
in
it
Monster
should've
Hunter Rise stands for Longsword.
That's what it could. That's what it should have been in Iceborne. Because what? How does it make sense that it's called an EI Spirit Slash, but you don't gain a bar of Spirit bar at all in Iceborne?
Bruh.
But if you mess up your Spirit Slash, like if you mess up your Spirit Slash, EI Spirit Slash, you lose one bar.
Yeah.
But you can't gain one in Iceborne. You have to pull it off, else you have to gain that bar again.
Oof.
But if you pull it off, then you could pull off a fast Helmbreaker right after that, and you don't lose your bar, and you flinch the monster. Like you have a high chance to flinch the monster when you pull off an EI Spirit Slash. And that gives you a chance to pull off that Helmbreaker that they showed in Iceborne. Now it's just like, you know what? I'm just going to continue to use EI Spirit Slash to gain more bar. And then I can literally just...
Unless it's strict, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna balance that. It's not gonna stop people from doing it. They can just keep doing it however many times they want till they get it right. Although I imagine it's gonna be harder to do with like a party of 4 and the aggro's going in different places, but yeah, it's still nuts.
That's the thing, Marcos, is that you could do the regular spirit combo, and I'm
Yeah.
talking to Laughing too. You could do a regular spirit combo to gain up a bar. You could just
Yep.
do that, or you can do a foresight slash, the one that makes you dodge. Like you
Yeah.
could dodge mid combo, and literally if you time it right when the monster hits you, you can literally dodge it and then come back, hit the monster, and gain another spirit bar.
Damn.
And then now, if you just time your EI Spirit Slash, or literally you could get another bar right there. What the
Christ.
fuck? Oh, Longsword mains are gonna have a lot of fun.
Yeah, so hopefully that helps illustrate how the wire bugs are used not only for movement.
I know Gaijin Hunter did mention on Twitter though
and really adds a lot of
that the
variation,
devs that do the
different
portable games
strategies
do
that you
tend
can
to
take
go
for each
towards the
weapon.
easy side, but bruh.
This
In terms
is
of difficulty.
broken.
Yeah, we're working really
But
hard
my
to make sure
god.
that the balancing is done really
This is
well, so we hope
broken
you
to
look
me a
forward to
little
this when
bit.
it's ready.
Not the. There's also the fact that you can use your wire bug to do a counter as well. So you have 3 types of counters with
Yep.
Longsword.
He's got a large rock in his hand.
Actually, no, technically 4, but that's a dodge.
Yeah, he was throwing it at the Palamute.
Well, there's your answer though, Shin. How are they gonna balance the wire bug? You'll be focused on using it for
This monster
offensive
is
all the
special
damn
is that
time.
when its body is large,
He won't
it
even be
becomes
avoiding
slower,
the
but
fight.
much more powerful, and will do all these new types of attacks to utilize that
You know
power.
what my mind is right now? Just
Oh my goodness, bruh.
this is me right now. Alright.
Oh wow, if you look around its mouth, it seems like you've broken off quite a few parts.
I'm just thinking of that
I
heavy
feel
breathing
bad for the
cat
monster,
gif.
but you know, we had to demo some moves off, right?
This is me right now on stream. I'll post the video still, too. Or I could just post the
Oh,
camera.
I wish you could show me some more. That was really cool. There's such variety of moves and strategies that the time attack
I can just
players
do it
are
here
going to
on
go
my-
absolutely crazy with this stuff.
Oh
aren't
yeah,
they?
yeah.
There you go. This is me right now.
Lord.
That's me right now. For how much
Christ.
potential there is for longsword and rice.
I've just actually seen the video of this. I've always seen
Lord.
So this is
Okay,
the,
so I'm gonna check out this video for a sec.
really kind of off the Tetranodon, and this is an amphibious.
So I'm gonna check out dual blades for a second here.
Yeet.
There's also like this special item that kind of looks like a little owl that you can send off into the distance that will search out and scout out the locations and types of monsters and so on.
Oh, it's an owl?
Oh, so no paintballs.
A
Oh,
scouting
shit.
Nice.
What?
So now we're showing off the Tetranodon, and this is an amphibious hefty chunk, as I think I said yesterday. He's really big already, but while he's fighting, you can see him now, he's actually pretty big up. Once he eats something, he gets extra full. He gets just practically pudgy. And what happens when that happens, he gets heavier and his attacks become stronger. It also changes his attack patterns.
Okay, that one right there.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm double
Attacks
checking
become
that.
stronger. It also changes his attack patterns a little bit. So
Okay.
he moves.
So
Attacks become stronger.
literally
it also
just
changes his attack patterns a
put your head
little
wire
bit.
bug on that, and it
So,
takes
he
up
moves
one,
also
right?
changes his
Yep.
attacks become
Okay, yeah, it just takes up
stronger.
one wire
It
bug.
also changes his attack patterns a little bit. So he moves slower because
And you
of
do
this, so
kind
it's
of like a
nice
demon
kind of
dance, like a mini demon
different way of
dance
fighting
after.
the monster.
Okay.
You have an idea
now
what
I'm gonna show you a
the
little bit-
the blue what the number sometimes like means? The weak
Blue
point
is
maybe?
like when you're hitting, kind of like if you're hitting a spot that bounces,
Okay.
or you're doing low damage. Let me double check
Yeah.
on that.
different way
Oh,
of
that's a
fighting the
crit.
monster.
No, that's a crit.
So now
Ah,
I'm
okay,
gonna show
okay,
you
okay.
a little bit
Okay,
more
that's
about the
crit. Hold on, let me
patterns
do
a little bit. So he moves
Yeah, that's a
slower
crit.
because
Never
of
mind.
this.
Okay.
So it's a nice kind of like different way of
At
fighting the
51
monster.
damage, so. Okay.
So now I'm gonna show you a little bit more about the dual blades. Wow, look at that! Look at that stomp. Oof. So he's just hitting it normally now, but
Crits look like freaking Metal Gear Solid
So,
5 lights.
right now he's used the wire bugs, but you're able to use the
Very
wire bug
specific.
in coordination with your attack, like as you're seeing he's doing right here
Okay.
with the dual blades to do some extra attacks.
Whoa.
so
What was
I noticed that.
Yeah.
So whenever your wire bug, like once you finish the combo, the wire bug seems to be whatever you attach it to. At the end of the combo, it does an automatic crit. It looks like. So
Yeah.
you do a big amount of damage there compared to what you got.
Blades to do some extra attacks.
Yeah.
Oh my
I saw
god,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. What the hell?
Because I was wondering, I was
Right now
overwhelmed
he's
or
using the
underwhelmed, but then I
wire
see
bugs,
that it's like,
but
yeah, now
you're
that
able to
damage
use the
makes
wire
sense.
bug in coordination with your attack, like as you're seeing he's doing right here with the dual blades to do some extra
And then
attacks.
wire bug, pop.
Man, and that's
Weapon
all
has a number
one.
of different patterns and things you can do, collaborations attacks. That you
Wait
can
a minute. What
coordinate
was
and
that?
attacks. You
Give me
can
a
make
second. I saw that for a
blades
second.
Yep.
to do some extra attacks. And every weapon
Come
has
on.
a number of different patterns and things you can do, collaborations attacks. That you
It's
can
a
Oh,
wire
yeah,
bug
you
attack.
do-
attacks you can
Yeah.
make with
That's
the
a
wire
wire
bug.
bug. Is that it?
Yeah, I saw the meter go down right when he
Blades
uses it.
to do some extra attacks.
Okay.
And every weapon has a number of different patterns and things you can do, collaborations attacks. That you can coordinate.
Yeah,
attacks you
okay.
can make with a wire
Man.
That was a
bug. You can
counter
do,
with
collaborations
Yep.
attacks.
You
that
dodge
can
it with the
coordinate
bug.
attacks you
Okay.
can make with
Bruh.
a wire bug. And a lot of them
Grip.
really sort of go well with the sorts of weapons you're using. So like, this one lets you increase your mobility and do extra damage at very specific points.
おぼろがけっていう、掛け木を前方に放って、
So I'm going to show you one right now. It looks like he's going to throw the wire bug forward. So you throw the wire bug forward, and if the monster makes an attack into it, it gives you a chance to make a counter attack against it. So there are really cool ways to use the wire bug in sort of a supportive role for your main weapon and do.
That's fucking
Yeah, he just
cool.
showed you right there.
Man.
It was a little bit close, so it was kind of hard to see. But right as the monster attacked him, he threw out the wire bug, which was going to make that really cool counter attack. There it was again, I think.
I'm guessing. I'm gonna pause this.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there are probably going to be builds in Monster Hunter Rise that take advantage of the wire bug cooldown, especially for dual blades.
For sure.
Armor
That's
skills for sure.
that's
We'll see.
the one thing I wonder is like, did they mention if like the wire bugs are weapon or the wire bug attacks are weapon specific, or will we be able to customize that?
I think they're weapon specific, but to be nice to customize it.
I'm like, I'd love for it to be customizable, but who knows?
But it's probably weapon specific. It
Yeah.
looks like still.
That makes sense for balancing it, be easier.
But if there are armor skills or ways to get your bug back really fast, dual blades will definitely take advantage of that really fast.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking the meta might revolve around the wire bug pretty heavily, especially looking at the longsword gameplay.
Yeah.
Because with longsword you could still just do counters like crazy with wire bug, and if there's a way to reduce the cooldown as fast as possible, that'll increase DPS uptime
Yep.
a lot. We'll see about that, but I feel like wire bug is going to be really broken depending on how they balance it with armor skills. We'll see about that though.
Depending on the power of the wire bug coordinated attack that you make, you might use one or maybe two of these wire bug icons.
Man, it makes you wonder what they would do for like, think of like hammers or something. Jesus.
You can use them for
See.
this one. There's ways to use this to make attacks. There's ways to use it as an innovation. We hope everybody kind of experiments and tries to find out ways to use these various abilities to support their own particular game styles.
Fuck infinite stamina. Let's go get it. Infinite
So you
wire
can see
bugs.
Talmud up here in this unit. So one thing people are probably
That's
worried
pretty
about
good.
is that the Talmud, does
That
have
is if they have
HP,
infinite
can
stamina
get hurt,
back. They
but
probably
you will
don't. It's
never
already
die.
broken
So
as
even
it
if
is.
you get really, even if it gets
Yeah, they
really
probably just
bad,
have
you
like,
kind of
items
run
that
off
is on a
nothing, a little
cooldown.
bit, healing up, eating
Yeah.
doggy treats or something.
別に窓のお話というか、ここら辺で
So I think
I need to look at Max's reaction on this.
we still have time. He's thinking about ending the gameplay here, but we have a little
I
bit
think he
more
only
time
reacted to
maybe do a
one
little bit
part,
more.
sadly.
They're kind of discussing what do we
Never
want to do
But I
mind.
saw in my stuff video, it was only like 10-ish minutes.
気持ちはありますけども
I'm sure a lot of people want to see this.
You
one
wanna
fly
give me
out,
the-
see everything,
Video. Go for it.
but it looks like they're going to.
どっちが青柱なのかが分からない
Okay, I think I get
Ah.
got the gist of
Okay,
it
so
though.
we got a little bit more time. So you
Pretty
see these
much.
question marks, so he's going
It's
to
not
run
that
over and encounter
complicated
them. And he
to
actually
use
doesn't know what
it.
they are.
But damn, does this game revolve
man.
around it quite a
Man,
lot,
look at this
especially
one.
with weapons.
Pretty much.
I mean, I like it better than Clutch Claw because
So,
I
yeah,
don't
we
have
have this
to
guy who just ran
ruin
over
the
here. Oh my
pacing of the
God.
hunt by Clutch Clawing a monster all the time.
Yeah.
And I love that it's gone. I
So I guess at the
honestly
end of it, I'm sorry, I don't
love that
recognize
it's
the
just
name of
gone.
that monster.
Like for
I
me,
don't
it
have to
just
worry
it
about
reminds me of a
tenderizing
better
parts.
hunter art. You don't gotta
Yeah.
build it up as much, so you can just
Also terrible.
use it whenever you want.
Yeah. And it's the fact that you don't have to use hunter arts
So there's
anymore like
also,
in
it sounds
Generations
like he is a
Ultimate.
monster from
Yeah.
the
So
previous
that
series.
button for
So
hunter
we have
arts is
quite
just
a
going to
few
be
of them in this
literally
game as
used
well.
for wire bug.
So this is, I guess,
Yep.
a surprise reveal of this little monster right here. Dojo.
And Arzuros literally hasn't
That
changed
sounds
his
like the
attack
Japanese
patterns.
dojo. I might have missed that.
Doesn't look like
Sorry,
it.
I'm sure everybody's watching
I'm
this
looking
is
for a
more,
new attack
familiar with this
pattern.
monster than I am, so
今回ですね、プレイしていただいて
Yeah, he still has his freaking butt on you. He probably will just grapple you and be like,
So yeah, one interesting thing that we like to talk about is in
Free.
this game, kind of different from the other previous Monster Hunters,
He'll
is
try
the
to
player
rape you.
character talks a lot more than he used to.
Jesus.
Well,
He's
Laughing
just a
doesn't
bear.
know. Laughing doesn't know, but
there
laughing
is
like literally
option
can
in
grab
the
you
menu
and be
that
like,
allows you to
ah,
kind
what
of
a
adjust
shit.
this. So if you think like, you don't want to hear your fucking talk, you want to
Literally.
stab things, you're
It
able
looks
to change that
lewd
and
as
make
hell when
it
he
more
grabs you.
just about, you know, the quiet, solitary hunter sort of
Lord.
thing. So yeah, it's customizable. You can adjust the rate of
And he loves to dab a lot.
character speed.
I wonder if Red Helmers would be back. Probably not. We'll see about
So
that,
they're
G.
kind of reiterating that. They're
It'd be
talking about,
easy to add now they got this
if
model,
you really
but who
wanna
knows?
listen to the character as the
We'll see.
character, or if you really want to focus on the action, you can kind of mix around with that.
Red Helmers is the real dabber. The dab king.
So yeah, we
Oh,
have
there's the
you,
grab, but then
everybody's
get
looking forward
grabbed. God
to trying
damn
out
it, I
all
want
these
to see him.
different abilities.
I
and
want to
different
see him
monsters.
suffer.
So it sounds like we have some more time. So more time than we initially thought we'd had.
Okay, I think I'm good for now.
Yeah.
There are some other things in terms of the environment, though, but I'll keep it short for now.
Yep. Man, but that shit looks great.
Yeah, it does actually. This is the real Monster Hunter right now.
Yeah, it's like
This
it's
is
what
what
I've been
everybody was
saying.
waiting for.
The mix. I'm like,
Kind
I
of.
love GU, but some of the things that World added are so good that it's hard to go back to GU in some respects. But
Yeah.
now it's like, now it's just perfect. Oh my god, now it's just perfect.
Pretty much. Well, we'll see about perfect, because honestly, freaking longsword.
I mean, even if it's broken, I'm still gonna play it.
It looks broken as fuck.
Even if it's broken, I'm still gonna be there.
Oh yeah.